Yo, what it do, support crew? Welcome back to another episode of Moral Support the Podcast, man. Say what's up with the fellas.
What's up? We in the building.
Yeah, we in here, man. Back in here with the guys. Shout out to Vine, shout out baby girl. We all in here, man. The fam in here. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
We good, man. We good.
Blessed.
It's amazing. I'm feeling fantastic, bro.
Yeah, beautiful weather we got today, man. What is it? What's today's date? What is it? The March 4th?
March 6th, bro.
March 6th.
Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy
Thank
Friday.
God for Friday.
Man, what, bro? It's flying. I'm telling you, I'm tired. I hope y'all doing good, man. Yeah, we in here, man. We in here. Weather's getting nicer. Summer coming around. We feeling good. Got a lot planned. Got some merch coming in. Low key. Just
we jumping.
Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low.
Just, you know what I'm saying? We got some coming in, but we gonna have that for y'all real soon.
Yes.
Yeah, man, we in here today. I had a little calling, bro. I had something that hit me a little hard recently. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of, what I wanted to get into. Me and Des talked about it. You know, we kind of throwing you in there a little bit. You know
I'm with it, bro.
You gonna see it though?
Yeah. Facts. So, bro, I heard a couple things. So the first thing, man, shout out J. Cole. He had said something that always stuck with me. And he said, "What good is first class if your peoples can't sit?" You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what's the point of having everything you want with nobody to enjoy it with? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to me, y'all see me. I'm with my fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my people. We locked in. We good. You feel me? So being around these fellas, the family, it always feels fulfilling. No matter how much money you got, no matter how much material things you have, it just feels good doing it with your people and being with your people. And that's just the conversation I wanted to tap into today. So lately, me and Des was talking. Obviously, y'all know the whole welding school situation. I graduate this month.
Let's go.
We got
Shout out to
Which one? The boy,
Yellow. You feel me?
Consistency, dedication.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A year in, we finally about to get up out of here later this month. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a lot of questions, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just wondering, like, what's the right path, bro? What do I do from here? Obviously, as y'all know, McKeesport made, Pittsburgh area, you know what I'm saying? There's opportunities out here for it, but there's a lot more in other places, in other cities, you know what I'm saying? They might be offering a little bit more money. Maybe the number of opportunities increase, like, you know what I'm saying? The more companies, more jobs available, so on and so forth, man. But I ain't gonna lie, the question I've been asking myself is, do I stay or do I go? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I still have yet to really solidify a choice, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure yet. And the thing that me and Des was talking about, and I was just telling him, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I really don't want to go, like, unless, like, my people, I'm having my people with me, or, somebody in similar situations, like, if Des was to move down to Texas, or you was to move somewhere else, and, people I can kind of connect with still on that level. And I always think about, like, creating a paradise, you know what I'm saying, for my life, whether it's, and not just for my life, but everybody's life that I'm a part of, you know what I'm saying, and whether that's here, home, or somewhere else, you know what I'm saying, and obviously the most fulfilling answer will be home. I would love to be able to do that here, create wealth, create success and happiness and opportunities for our families and all that here at home, because there ain't no place better, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to ask you guys, like, do y'all feel, and I don't know, Des, you talked about moving before, maybe branching out into another part of the country, or out of the country or something, I just wanted to ask y'all boys, do y'all ever feel that, like, that pressure of, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
or
you go
the
first,
thought.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I have thoughts about Africa quite often. So,
Motherland.
and living in different states, because I feel like, you gotta go where the money is a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and the opportunities. But I always think, like, why can't we do both? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why can't we have a home here and a home there? So we just come here periodically. But I was always a firm believer, because you see in different movies, and you hear with some people, they don't try to reach, or they may stunt their growth because they want to stay back because of family. You know what I mean? And it's like, whenever you make that breakthrough, bro, you could bring family with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm a strong believer in not stopping. I wouldn't necessarily say stopping, but for right now, we're going to use it because I can't really think of a sublet for it or something like that. But stopping what you're doing,
kind of like
you want
slowing
to
your
bring
momentum.
family. Yeah. You don't want to hit there's no reason to put a speed bump in the way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
If you don't need it.
Yeah, definitely not at all.
No, I agree. And I'm gonna just speak to that real quick. I feel that, like, and again, we talk about it before. Like, it's like planting your seeds, bro, and letting them sprout wherever you see fit for yourself and your family. And I feel like, again, when it comes to home, it's like, what better soil to do it in than home, you know what I'm saying? Because not only are you affecting your family, but you're affecting your community members, just the community in general, just based off of like, oh, if they over there building all this nice stuff, it's going to make everything else nicer, like in a general environment. And I think that's the purpose in me of wanting to create that in a place like home, Keysworth, Ormond Valley area, and possibly open up opportunities for other people, through businesses or whatever. I feel like doing that here will be that much, it's like boots on the ground. Like you do on this community work home, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool to go do that in other places because community is everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Yes. It really is. And there's passion and compassion with that, not everywhere, no matter where you at. But again, it's like home. So it's like, my question to myself is like, not necessarily stunting my growth or slowing my momentum, but do I take a little bit of a pay cut to build, you know what I'm saying, home? Or do I go make my money elsewhere for a couple of years, then bring it back home in order to really, you know what I'm saying, do that? So that's kind of been my...
bro, I would say, like, you got a lot going on here already. You feel me? Like, you got, you finished in school, you said there's welding opportunities here. Yeah. You got...
Easy Haul.
Yeah, Easy Haul.
Got Easy Haul going on.
You got something else going on, too, don't you?
I got a lot going on.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
I can't even lie. So I got this going on, bro. Like,
we got the pod. Like, we got this. So there's so many different things. So I would say you have a lot going. Like, you just started Easy Haul. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while, but it's like you breaking ground. You know what I'm saying? You breaking ground. So I would say you could do a lot with a little. You know what I'm saying? Even though the pay cut may not be that little, but you could do a lot with a little. Like, you could really start planting seeds, and them seeds sprout and grow up in the trees. Facts. Sometimes very quickly. You know what I'm saying? Depending on, you know what I'm saying, the type of soil that you putting down and the type of how much rain you getting in sunlight. But I think that a lot could turn into a little very quickly.
So I definitely I agree, bro. And I that's like kind of the thought. The thought that's within it, bro. And it's just like, not even just to me or my situation, but I feel like maybe, a lot of people kind of stunt their opportunities and growth by making these decisions of staying home and, doing things because they might be afraid to leave. They might be afraid to take these opportunities, these risks. Obviously, I've done it before, and it's paid off majorly for my personal growth and development before. But for the people that are maybe struggling with this thought, you know what I'm saying? And maybe not even just leaving home or leaving, their home, but maybe even going forth into school, going forth or putting themselves in a training program or something like that. So I think that's kind of who I want to talk to, bro. The people who's kind of facing the same position or the same situation as me in my scenario. Do I leave? Do I go? Do I build there and come back here? Do I do this and that? And just making that decision. I want to know how we could help somebody else. Right. You know what I mean? Because off camera, we go talk about my situation.
For sure.
Y'all will hear that whenever that time, comes.
But it'll be documented in a sense. Like, it'll be brought forth here. But, there's so many variables to it when you talk about stuff like this, obviously. And you consider them all. I always like to, this is when you really start mapping stuff out. Oh, you gonna do that when I talk, bro? It's when you really start mapping stuff out and you really, gotta go to the throne about stuff like this. Then you're looking at the divinity of your life.
So divine.
So it's like things to make sense and be super rational, and all really serve a good cause. But it's what's for you, bro? You really gotta know that. Obviously, for me to make a decision such as, it's hard because this building such as we're about to get some things cracking here. So it's the impact about to be made here. Yeah, I could just walk away and go somewhere else and somebody else be responsible for it, but. And this divine timing of whatever I say, at least the next 5 years, this is where I see myself being, just based off of the work that needs done, ministry as well, things like that. I feel like when depending on where you're at as far as career, what you do for your community, what you do for your family, being your instant union and then your village as well. I feel like those variables really, determine like what type of moves you can make as far as getting on the road and packing up and doing something else. Who will it affect? You know what I mean? Like, personally, or not personally, but when we talk about your situation, there, like obviously, like you did that before. Like you made them jumps and your people was already on the other end, and some of them even came with you. So you know how that looks in a sense as far as Ma Dukes. Big bro, big sis, like you had them on the other side. So, that's an experience that everybody gets. But you had that, and you had the coming back. Coming back home, sure. And then they're out there still, but I'm back home now, and home is home though. So I mean, so but then again, is it when family ain't there, when Ma Dukes ain't there, when bro ain't there, when sis ain't there? So I mean, you like it's you. I feel like you have what it takes to really like be on both ends of the spectrum to see like to really make the best decision for yourself. You know what I mean? Like you have experience several times actually at this point. You know what I mean? So I feel like all on the matter of the trade that you're getting into. I feel like that's the least of the fruit. I ain't gonna hold you like as far as the money that you'll make and the opportunity. Obviously it's a big determination for you, but I feel like that'll be like the least of your real like what determines what you do for real. Personally.
Nah, facts, and I agree. The main, but outside of me, like myself, if you would give somebody else an encouragement on their situation, that's not me. How would y'all feel like that conversation would go? Like,
I got someone. I would definitely say like for the people out there who's trying to determine like if I should stay or if I should leave, I would say how focused are you at home? You know what I mean? Like, are you able to operate without being distracted with being around family? Because I'll take my own situation. I know we're helping them, but to work through their situation, I would just say for me, I had to leave home. You know what I mean? To really just lock in, be able to like focus, because being around family is family. So it's just like y'all so used to like being around each other. You know, they're not really respecter of time. They
want
know
things for free.
They know who you were and not who you're trying to become.
Exactly.
So whenever you know what I mean, you around family, sometimes it's hard to try to become a new person. So getting away may be what you need to really like lock in.
That's
because whenever I got away from family, it like I got a little brother. You know what I'm saying? I got a little brother. I got other brothers, and it's like one way that we bond is like playing games, or he might want to play like basketball or play with Legos or something like that, and it's like, bro, I'm trying to read. You know what I'm saying? So that helps me. That's kind of saves me on having to try to do that and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But like for other people, it may be just obligations. Like they might have to feel like they have to take care of their siblings, or not even just that, but overbearing just tasks of take care of parents and stuff like that. So I would just definitely see what leaving allow me to like not
kinda
be distracted. Yes,
wings a little bit. Yeah.
Or sometimes staying may be what's helping people, because now you got resources, you got family behind you who's able to support you when you're not capable to financially to really chase your goals and really what's out there for you. So I would say it's definitely based on the individual.
For sure, it's super subjective, and that's what I'm saying. You said some good points there, because I say it 10 times, I'll say it 1,000 more, because me and Duane was the closest when we was. Literally, he was on the other side of
talking every day for
bro.
hours,
We talked more, way then more. We was on the game, or on the phone, whatever. That's when we really connected more than we do even when he's back home. And it's nothing in a sense of like our relationship, or but it's
life. Bro.
It's life, bro. But it's like I still can't put like an actual.
I'll say this. I feel like in the midst of those conversations, we were kind of like picking each other's brain and telling each other where we were trying to go. You know what I'm saying? What we was trying to do, like in our own individual lives. Yeah. And since that time, we have been doing exactly what we've been saying we wanted to do.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Honestly, this podcast was even a part of that conversation. Like
that's true.
This was a big one. So like we just. At the time, I ain't saying we wasn't doing nothing.
It was a unique time. We was in our blueprint phase of like really trying to figure it out. Yeah,
we was figuring ourselves out, and that's exactly what happened.
You put it like that. Yeah,
he got into the church. You know what I'm saying? He got into the community, started doing his thing with Think King. Everything, bro. Like everything just started working out in all of our favors, really. But obviously, that requires time that we have to put in to that stuff too, not just ourselves. So like we could talk on the phone for hours. I mean, we could do that now, but neither of us really be having
we
time to
can't
do
do
that.
We can't do that.
like I'm
Hey,
saying
everything's
the
in motion.
conversation-
It's in motion.
The conversation flow smoothly.
We would
when
have,
could,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like you said, like capacity given, we could do it,
Yeah.
but either we might as well just bring it on here for all that. But it's like we got other moving parts of our life, like you said, like that was our phase of our life, or like you said, we wasn't not doing anything, but we was building more, so we wasn't, we didn't have the actual business to operate with, and we was actually trying to align it up or whatnot. So those conversations, there was relationship stuff that we was talking about in those times. There was business stuff. There was just mental health stuff. Like it was just genuine conversations. And at the time, we didn't have no real idea or purpose of a lot of our conversations. It was just, this is my brother. Let me call him when I want to express myself, and whatever came out. But we was building in the midst of a lot of those conversations more than we ever thought, for real.
And that's kind of the great thing. So like a lot of that stuff, I'm not gonna lie, if I would have not went to Cali that time, our relationship, it would still be strong. It was always strong. But I feel like we learned a lot about each other during that time, and then
that's good.
about our
I wanted
lives
to say something about that
separately, because you know what I'm saying, we didn't constantly, we talked all the time on the phone, but in person we wasn't always in each other's ear to I don't know. You never know. We could have changed decisions here. He could have did this. He could have went this way because I was doing that, or I could have went a certain way because he was doing that. And not that it was a bad thing, but it allowed us to figure ourselves out. And then my main thing is really our relationship, bro. It remains strong. And so when I talk about like the Paradise Side community, that, you know what I'm saying? This is, you know what I mean? Like this is the person I was here. Now, if anybody had fell off given that time, then they probably wasn't a part of that. You know what I mean? That circle.
Yeah.
So. Which I know you want to get to it. Give me 1 second.
But
I could tell you when I came back home from that and I got around my people, that feeling is different, bro. Like that's a different feel. Like I loved it out Cali. It made me 10 times the person that I am now, bro. My environment, everything, we talked about it before, bro. Like I'm so hungry. I'm so like driven. I see certain things.
That exposure probably was
crazy.
Bro,
People buying their mom's cribs for millions of dollars. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, how could
I
not? That exposure is different. You know what I mean? But I brought that exposure back here with me. So now when I'm with my people with that same mindset, bro, and kind of Des already had it, you have it, certain people, but not everybody have it. So I'm trying to expose that to other people. And those are the people who I want to do it with. Because I'd rather do it with the people. Almost the question was, like, do I want to do it and put in 1,000 times more work or 100 times more work trying to get my people on that same motion? Or do I just go out with strangers who's already on that and building around that? And that's kind of like, you know what I mean? Because I know if I go back there, I'm good. Like, I ain't going to lie. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm not good here, but the relationships might be a little straining at the time because I'm trying. I'm trying to do, I'm trying to grow with everybody. No soldier left behind is how I'm feeling. So it's like, and you can't force people to want something or to do something. But that fulfilling feeling is what I'm striving for, what I'm searching for. That feels like my purpose. Is I'm trying to get everybody out that mindset. And when I say everybody out the hood, I don't mean physically, bro. I mean up here, like really trying to release them from chains. Facts, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna let you.
Nah. What I was gonna say was some like important point of what I was hearing from you and you as well, Daz, is taking yourself away from the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's important to take you out the picture so you can really see the whole mural. You know what I mean? To see
that's good.
What parts are like what parts people are playing. You know what I mean? To really evaluate that person, because like I'll be honest with you, whenever you take yourself out the the bigger picture and you see people, you like, oh, I can't spend that much time with that person. That person I need to spend more time with. That person kind of want it, but they don't really want it. You know what I mean? But once you once you take yourself out that bigger picture, bro, like that exposure that you get, bro, that's super important, because it's like what's out there now. You know what I'm saying? You could come back and you could try to tell people about it, but honestly, bro, it's not. It's for everybody, but it's not for everybody. If y'all get what I'm saying, because it's like
it's sink or swim.
It's sink or swim, but sometimes people are good with floating, bro.
That's true. That is true. Just stand above float. Stand above the water.
Yeah,
can't tread water, but just floating.
Right. Some people's good with that. You know what I mean? Not everybody want the big yacht. Not everybody. Some people want just a canoe, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's important to just understand that, because you may be trying to and I'm speaking to myself right now.
I hear you. But you ain't speaking of nurse situation because I hear you. Go ahead.
I'm speaking to my, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody want what you want. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as we realize that, we wouldn't be putting the energy towards the wrong people, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't want to use the word wasting because it's never a waste of time, but we're putting the wrong energy towards the wrong people in the wrong aspects of their life. Like, we could be putting that energy towards them and supporting what they do, or helping what they do.
And see, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's exactly where I'm getting at. You don't gotta want the same thing as me.
Right.
I want you to want the best for yourself. Now, whatever if I can sit there, whatever that looks like.
But people don't want that though, bro. Not everybody want that, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Not everybody want that. I feel like everybody do want what's best for themselves. Like if they, like you said, if somebody wants a canoe, but they don't got a canoe, let's help them get the canoe. Right. I gotta let them. My purpose, bro, is to like get them to see that it's attainable, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm trying to get them to see that it's attainable.
But listen, bro, some people know it's attainable, but they're good with the thinking like I want a canoe.
Then they don't want a canoe.
Like it'd be nice to have one. Like it would be nice.
It'd be like,
but think about it.
Now I want one, but it'd be nice if I got one.
Right, but think about it though. Everybody that we probably grew around, you probably heard them say, "Oh, I won $1 million," right?
Sure. I want it.
Sure.
Where's the plan at? You're playing the lottery more than you investing in yourself. You know what I'm saying?
But
where's
my
the
point
plan
is that they don't want it. That's the thing.
But they might say that. But that's what I'm saying to you though. Yeah. They saying they want a canoe, but they want to just float. They only, but then you notice with some people, listen, they'll say that they want a canoe around you.
Yeah.
But when they're around other people who's floating, they're cool with floating. They're like, floating's good. I'm comfortable.
Because that's what they really want.
Right. But even when you get to the canoe, bro, you got to put in work. Like, you ain't about to just be floating on the water.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Like, on an everyday tip, like the people I talk to every day consistently, you know what I'm saying, I'm with, and the people that you see me around, I don't think I know anybody who say like, or not know, but I don't be around nobody who say they want something and they don't want it for real. Like I know they want it, they probably just figuring out how to get it. And so like I think my job is to kind of help steward them in that position to where they're kind of gaining momentum. You know what I'm saying, to get whatever they're trying to attain. That's how Godson speaking over there, but I hear you. But yeah, like you know, so. Yeah, I feel like that's my job. And that's kind of why I love being here, bro, because I have direct access to these people, bro, where I could go pull up on you and speak life into you. You know what I'm saying? And I it's love everywhere, bro. I could go meet a stranger tomorrow and love the fact that I'm trying to help somebody. Right. You know what I mean? Or right after we leave here, bro, I could bump into somebody, and if I'm speaking life into them, whether it's here, Cali, Florida, Texas, you know what I'm saying, Dakota, it don't matter. Like, if I meet somebody tomorrow, bro, my love is so pure and strong as far as wanting to get people to, like, you know what I'm saying, attain their goals, their real goals on what they want. But it feels better when it's.
I got you, bro. You know, but it's my thing is kind of this, though.
Let me bring what you're saying for it, Ramon, because I hear what you're saying over there. And I think this is where whatever decision you make kind of helps. It makes or breaks somebody, but ultimately makes them either way. Yeah. Because the influence that you currently have right now, being here, the absence of that, sometimes that might be what some people either need themselves.
I don't know. It become crippling,
yeah, bro. I mean, some people, sometimes we become a pillar for somebody where it's like, without us, they can't stand on their own. And I'm not speaking to nobody specific, but I'm just saying, like, you don't even know that sometimes until you're going. And they might not even know that until it's like, until bro left, I didn't realize how much like that boy was really the light around here. Like he was really the one keeping me head above water, positive. So I wouldn't make these bad decisions. Ain't go in bad environments. Ain't crash out on nobody. It's like, but dang, now I'm not calling bro no more to go meet me down somewhere and kick it with me. I'm calling somebody else who maybe not got the same mindset as you. And now I'm getting a whole different. And it's like now that person gets it. They come to that time where they make a decision like, dang, like. It's time for me to own this now. Now it's time for me to take ownership of what I was giving him, bro. Yeah, I mean, I kind of that stewardship over or that influence, that huge influence over. But it's like now that mind shift of and that perspective of whether you leave or you stay, people get to kind of weigh that up. You know what I mean, differently. And it's like these are things that's like it sounds so far. It's like. It almost sounds like, why should I be considering all this stuff based off of my decision, based off of where I go? Yeah. But you. Even bringing this forth shows that you obviously not a selfish person, and that you're, it's bigger than you. Like it's a bigger picture. You know what I mean?
And that comes to what good is first class if people can't sit? Because I don't want to do it alone. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm in a point where it's like, I want it, bro, bad as ever. And I want it for everybody. But I don't want to be sitting up in a mansion and there ain't nobody in it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. 'Cause I'd rather be dang near at the same level with everybody.
Yeah.
Listen though. Now when I say that, I'm always gonna be in my opinion, bro. I'm always like, I hold myself to a certain standard. So I'm not saying I would lower my standards for people, but I'm saying I want everybody with me, and I'm gonna do it regardless. That's what I'm saying. I'm going regardless, bro. But I want that family. I want the family in there.
Right. So what I got to say to that is, bro, if they want it bad enough, if they want that canoe bad enough, it doesn't matter if you're in the picture or not. You know what I'm saying?
Look at it though.
Like for me, bro. Like I want, like you said, you want it bad. I want it bad too. But it's like, it doesn't matter. Like before, I used to try to put it to where it was like it mattered when other people. I needed this person in my circle. Mm-hmm. I needed that person.
You don't need them.
But once I separated,
but you want them.
Right. But once I separated, but these were people who actually made it.
Yeah.
But they got their own table.
Okay.
I was trying to join their table because I was just like, oh, I see what y'all got going on. I could help take y'all to the next level.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's like once I got away from that, I'm like, oh snap! I don't need them.
Yeah.
It's not who I'm going to become. It's inside me already. I don't need to be a part of the table. Mm-hmm. My table's over here. We about to build this joint.
Absolutely.
Bigger than ever. You feel me? With the family. But it's with boys who want it as bad as me, who's like, whether I'm around Daz, them boys are still going after it as hard as I am. 100%. If not harder. Yeah. You feel me? So it's just like, nah, bro, we not, like, there is no, so I just feel like the family is going to contribute like a body part.
Absolutely.
You gotta tell your heart to beat. You gotta tell your brain to think.
You hit it on a money, bro. Cause I already got y'all boys, so I know I'm not really missing out on nothing if I do leave. It's the physical presence of having y'all around.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
That's more so what I would be missing more than anything. Cause it's like, boom, I want the process. Like if I do move, I want to be able to come back and build this thing up together. Or even if we were living in other places, have multiple homes, you know what I'm saying, seasonal homes or whatever. What you crying for, dog? What you crying for? but yeah, so it's like, you know, that's kind of like for me in my situation. But overall, you know what I'm saying, it's more so, it's not good if your people ain't with you. So my point is to make sure you have people with you. You know what I'm saying? Because like he said, everybody's not going to want what you want. Everybody's not going to be on the same ground that you have. But make sure that you do surround yourself around good, genuine people who you do love genuinely and love you back genuinely, because it makes the grind that much better.
And it's not subjective, bro. And me and Mont talk about it a couple of times. I think this will kind of put it here. I'm gonna say this to you before you. I mean,
okay.
Remember how you was always telling me you gonna give me the G-Wagon?
Yeah.
because I don't want no G-Wagon. Like that ain't me. I mean,
I'm so probably gonna ship it to his crib.
That's what he said. He like, bro, I'm gonna get you one, bro. You might not think you want one. You might not know you want one, but you gonna want one, bro. And I'm gonna be in a position to give you one. So,
facts.
But I'm like, bro, I literally ain't me. I mean, so he kind of recently he was like, cuz, you know, I had a conversation with somebody, and I see what you mean. More like, I see how sometimes like somebody might not really want something, not because they don't feel like they're capable or deserving of it or whatever, but not even just a preference thing either, but like they just got their own values, you know what I mean, or their own aim, their own, you know what I mean. But it's like take it away from the material stuff, you know what I mean, just the wealth of life.
But it's
in
like
general.
if you gonna get you a G-Wag, let him get you a G-Wag.
No,
you gonna use it though.
But I'm saying, I'm saying like
he gonna use it.
He gonna use it.
But look, but that's what I'm saying though. Like when we think like that, it's like, all right, but meet the people and the values of what they value.
Don't block his blessing, bro.
I can't block his. I'm not gonna block his blessing, but I get blessing when you really want to bless somebody in a measure to.
He want to bless Desmone. He want to bless Desmone.
Then bless me what makes me happier.
Bro,
give me my Dodge Caravan.
His blessing.
Give me my Dodge Caravan.
That's crazy. Boys are pulling up to the party in colonies and land.
Bro, that's what I value,
bro. You gonna get that though. You gonna get that too. But his blessing is that G-Wag to give to you. That's his blessing. The G-Wagon ain't for you, bro. It's for him, bro. But you gotta try.
But listen though, only reason why cuz is saying that because he ain't been in the G-Wag yet. You been in the G-Wag yet, cuz?
No, I haven't.
He been in the caravan. He think that's the.
Talk about it. I hear you saying.
He think that's what he want.
That's good.
He think he want the caravan.
That's good.
Until he's in that G-Wagon. Them seats is squeezing you when you going around the corner and down. Like that's what you think
that's
you
good.
want.
That's good.
Y'all know the streamer Agent by any chance? He with AMP, I think.
He
one of them boys. I don't know. I was just going to class some clips, and he was like, I ain't think I was a Ferrari guy. Then I got a Ferrari.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then
it's like, that's what I'm saying, bro.
You know, it was nice. And then, again, like you said, it wasn't attainable, or it wasn't something that like he
didn't experience it. Like I experienced driving a Lambo truck. Exactly. I experienced being in the Rolls Royces. I experienced being in the Ferraris. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yo, like this is crazy.
It's different, and it's not different. It's not the car. It's more so like
it's the feeling.
It's
the feeling,
bro.
And it's knowing that like wow, like my hands is like touching it.
And
you know what I'm saying?
It's just like, bro,
then I was riding,
chop it up.
not to cut you. I was riding around in the hood with it too. So like in the neighborhood, in my neighborhood I grew up in too. So it's like, yo, like
it's different.
This is what it's going to be one day.
Boys used to be riding down these streets on bikes.
Back saying,
with no car.
I got dibs on that.
Real rap.
But you see why they don't make commercials? We know they don't make commercials for like G-Wagons and Lambos and stuff like that because they ain't the type of audience. But also, it's something that you just got to experience anyway. It ain't nothing that you got to see on a commercial. It's something that you really got to put your body in. That's why it might be in a car showroom or something like that. I mean, in a mall showroom or something like that. And like you really just gotta get in it, test drive it or whatever.
Yes.
And that's when you really see the value of it. But it's like that. But it's saying that we're taking that in like life in general. You know what I mean? Like the life that you're about to go live, whatever you go do. Because people gotta experience
life
that,
itself
bro.
Is luxurious, bro.
For sure.
So when you put yourself in luxurious experiences, you feel different. Like you feel like I'm old.
But when all I drove was Dodge Caravans, and I never drove the G-Wagon that bro's trying to. You know what I mean?
Them seats is way more I'm trying.
You feel me? But that's when I'm not really like when I hear your vision. I'm not really too inspired because, bro, this is comfortable enough for me. But I ain't never been in with you. Exactly. I ain't been to Cali. I mean, I have, but I ain't live in Cali. You know what I mean? So what you know is out there, your mind's way more. It's like, bro, you think you want a caravan, but you know what I mean? It's like that in all
but on everything I love, because realistically, it is enough. It is enough.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying? But
what we got now, I would say on a
normal level, bro. For normal people, that's enough.
You made it.
But if you don't aspire more, like if you don't know better, you can't really do better. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, but you wouldn't know any better. Right. You know what I'm saying? But until you get that experience, then you can be like, oh, I see why. You know what I'm saying? I see why this happened. Oh, I see why they in the gym working. I see why they not eating McDonald's and Burger King. I know you out, brother.
Our guy about to slide out. We gonna continue it for him.
Love, bro.
Oh, you could just set that joint right here.
Just set it down. Yep, you good.
Yep.
Yeah, but no, that's good though. It's like that though, bro. And then knowing like what you experience and what you're you want somebody else to essentially experience at some point. It's like, it's that though. It's that though. Yeah. It's that like, and talking about it, showing people pictures, it just don't do the justice. It just don't. But like, you really want that experience with somebody else so much so that you're willing to stay here maybe until they or
a little longer to see if they can grasp it. Not everybody's gonna grasp it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's cool and it's okay. And but the vision is to help everybody see the potential, and what's really out there. Like I was telling Big Paul, like, you know what I'm saying? I want you to experience driving a car. I want you to experience going on a plane to Hawaii. I want you to experience these things because right now you might not see or understand how much of a great feeling it is to just have that freedom to just go do it. That's, you know what I'm saying? And I want you to experience that at some point. And that's why he's on his journey that he is, so he could put himself in position to do stuff like that. I 20 miles crossing over to Canada. Went up to Canada last week. Got my passport in Buffalo, for those who don't know. And I crossed over Canada. And I was telling everybody, I was like, bro, I know this been here. I understand it. I understand travel. But it feels like you opening up a whole new world to yourself.
You've been in New York a few times.
Yeah, and I've been that was like my fifth time in New York, the state, but I never went over to Canada. I never went out the country.
Just hear that though. Like I've been in New York, I've been there a few times, but this time I crossed the border and I got introduced to a whole different, you know what I mean?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, Niagara Falls, it is similar But it's different. It's different on the other side. It's just a little cleaner.
It's different on the other side.
It's different, bro. The other side of the pillow is a little cooler. But no, it's just a beautiful thing, bro. And I'm trying to I want my people to experience it, bro. Because I feel like me and my life and my purpose, I'm not gonna feel as fulfilled as if it was just me alone. You know what I'm saying? Again, empty mansion, bro. I don't want to be in an empty mansion. I want to be in a mansion that's filled. And if I'm there, everybody that's with me or in my life is going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm opening up. But I also want people to desire more for themselves as well. Right. And that's kind of the plan. It's not necessarily financially or money. It's mentally, bro. I'm trying to open up that. You know what I mean?
What you never want to do is keep yourself on a mansion just because you can't fill it up with your people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Sit down. Just because you can't fill it up with your people, you don't never want to just sit here and not obtain what you truly deserve and desire. Mm-hmm. So you got that, and then you don't want to keep yourself and you don't want to be Shrek in yeah, I mean you don't want to be Shrek and being a Shaq your whole life either. Being being what is it called? Dang, it's on top of us.
It's not.
Start with an S. Swamp, right?
Oh yeah,
swamp.
You talk about where you live at?
Yeah. Being a swamp. Being a swamp your whole life just because dang, I can't, cause I don't know what's on my mind here, but Fiona, she from the mansions, bro.
Yeah,
you think about? I don't know. I'm a Disney fuck. I'm a Disney fuck.
But she know better. But you know what I'm saying? But she found her person in the swamp, bro. So it's I dang near rather be in the swamp with my person.
Come on, bro.
Than in the mansion with all the people I don't care about for real.
But her peoples can't seem to fathom. Why would you want to do that?
Because it's not about the mansion, bro. It's about the relationships and the people that you have with you. No,
I don't know what took me there.
No, that's great, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's wonderful. But it's really like that. I want both. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I want a lot of money. I want a lot of things because I want to have the freedom to do whatever I want. That's the goal. But, trying to take Devon there, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to need him to work a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need him to work a little bit. We're going to need to put in some elbow grease into some of these, you know what I'm saying, projects that we got going on. But that's the goal, bro, is to get everybody along on that same mindset. Not necessarily the same things, because they're not going to want the same things. Sure. But I want them to just see that there is more out there for themselves, and I want them to want it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think everybody got it. You just got to bring it out of them, bro. That's the part about being coaching, about being a mentor, about being a counselor, is trying to get people to think differently, see things differently for themselves, because life is beautiful, bro. It really is. When you have great relationships, when you have your stuff put together, when you can experience these freedoms and the things that you have access to that you don't even know you have access to, it's a beautiful thing. There's a certain, I don't know the word, or I don't know what chemicals it is, but you feel alive. When you have certain experiences, bro, you have coming alive experience. Whoa, this is what life is really about. Yeah. That's what I want to feed my people, bro. I want them to feel like that. I don't care if that's standing in the middle of McKeesport, I don't know, bro, holding a sign for a company, flipping that joint, bro. Yeah. I want them to feel like they're alive. Ooh, this is there's no better feeling than this. And that's what you should strive for. And that's what I want my people to see.
And we're all one mindset shift away from it. It only take that. Once you shift the mind and you see what's really obtainable for you, you obviously got to do some work after that. But that's until that happens, nothing can happen. But when it does happen, everything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, literally, bro. It's every possibility, it just becomes so limitless, bro. And it's but when you don't see that, you limit it, and you just get confined. You just get content with whatever whatever comes your way. And that brings me to another point, bro. You gotta choose hard things, bro. And obviously, you in a point of your life where you gonna have to make a hard decision. And I would say it's a good thing that it's not going to affect that many people that you're responsible over. Yeah. Because, all the people that you care for, you're not responsible of them people to say. Once you got a family, or whether it's your internal family or extended family, that's when you're responsible, and it's I gotta really consider them. Now, your heart's going to make you consider them because the person you are in your heart.
Exactly.
But nobody really can hold you accountable to any decision that you make. Nobody I can't sit here and say, "Dang, bro, you left us, bro." But more support, we'll find a way. We'll virtual, we'll be on tour, we'll travel. We'll find a way. But I think that's a great position that you're in, and not many people are in that position. Many people are typically held to the confinement of how they're going to affect somebody else. Somebody might want to go ahead and jump state, but they can't because they got maybe children, they got a spouse, they got yada yada, they got a career, they got community work they're doing, whatever that's keeping them back. That is maybe positive and important work, but it's they got to consider that. Honestly, bro, you're a free agent right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, in the sense of like your decision really is your decision.
And my decision is only based off fulfillment.
Yeah.
Like I only want to make a decision that's gonna make me feel as much as fulfilled as I can possibly be. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it strictly, because more money here, boom, that.
Right.
Because I might come back in 5 years, I might have made more money, but I might not feel as fulfilled.
Oh, yeah, you might be empty.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I'm basing my decision off, which that's the hard part about it, is because what am I going to feel most fulfilled from? Now, and honestly, it's not knowing how the future, what the future may look like. I don't know if I'm coming back in 5 years. I don't know if I'm coming back at all.
Right.
I don't know, but I just want to know whatever I do, I want to make it with the intentions of being fulfilled and doing the right thing for myself. And the people around me.
And that's why it's so good just to choose hard things, bro. And
y'all listening, choose hard things every day. Do the hard thing every day.
Listen, because reality, the hard thing's going to choose you at some point, bro. If you're not known to choose hard things in your daily, things are so much harder when it chooses you, bro. If you don't go to the gym daily, if you don't pick the conflict resolution to deal with and to address with your peoples, your coworkers, your employer, your spouse, your children. Like, if you don't choose that hard, bro, hard comes knocking on your door and it's gonna blow your crib down, bro.
I'm telling you, do the hard thing first.
Do that first, bro. Get reps in it every day. Choose something hard, bro. Whatever capacity that you have, whatever measurement. You be the deciding factor or not. But I'm not saying me and Duane both got to lift 200 pounds on the bench press every day, bro. But his hard might be getting to the gym.
Yeah,
my hard might be getting there and putting some weight up, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, your hard is definitely situational and subjective to your capacity, your strength, and we're not talking about physical strength. We're talking about figurative strength. We're talking about mental strength, spiritual strength.
Anything that can help you grow. Anything that can help you grow can also help you, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like,
go. If it help you go. Yeah. Propel.
Like, anything that helps you go can also regress. Like, if you don't do enough of it, if you don't choose a hard thing every day, I ain't gonna lie, you gonna start seeing hard things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I would have just did this, if I would have just prepared for this, boom, I would have been good. But because I didn't do it, because I didn't save this amount of money or whatever, now I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't pay these bills, that was $500, and then now it's $15.
Now it's harder. And now everything get harder,
now
bro.
It's impossible.
Because you didn't go ahead and do the hard thing and pay the bill on time. Now it's set, like you said, instead of $500, it's $800, bro.
Exactly.
Because you didn't want to eat the healthy foods, bro. Now you got to go pay a medical bill, bro. It's
you gotta
like,
go pay the doctor a visit.
You feel me? You gotta go pay for starters, and then they gonna send you a nice little bill in the mail. So it's like, bro, just that within itself, bro. But it's like, I think it's so important for us to really look in our life and try to really choose hard things on our own will, because also you become more receptive to hard, and then hard don't sound nasty, so seems so like nasty to you, bro. Like, you rise to the occasion, bro. Like, I genuinely am happy when I fail at the gym, bro. Like, cause I'm like, man, that was beyond my capacity. That
how you feel at the gym though?
By not meeting maybe the reps I wanted to do in a set,
and not getting there, and expecting to get there.
You know what I mean? That or how I did it when my form wasn't on point. Like, sometimes I might get the 10 that I wanted, but I was like, nah, bro, that wasn't the form I took. You know what I mean? So I knew it was hard for me, but because I pushed it through, and that's even satisfying though, because I still pressed. You know what I mean? In the hardness. So even when I do hard stuff and I, so to speak, fail, I see success in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I mean, there's still success in a failure. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not hanging up.
Because you know you gave it what you gave it. You know
and I'm coming back for more.
Exactly.
And I'm coming back for more, bro. Like, we're not done, bro. When I fail in fatherhood or, being a husband, like, when I take my L's, I'm like, dang, I look at them as lessons and I learn. And I'm like, I got to come back for more of this, bro. Because reality, bro, and speaking of that, like, as a man, bro, and anybody in any commitment at all, relationship, job, whatever commitment, you choose it each day.
Every day. Every time you wake up, bro, you have an option to do anything,
bro.
The hard thing or the easy way or the hard way.
To be loyal to this, to be loyal to that, to be committed to this, to be committed to that, to show up for this, to show up for that. Exactly. You literally, and guess what? It's always the easier thing to do is always not to do it. It's easy not to get out of bed in the morning, bro.
If it's easy, you really gotta look at it and ask, What's going on?
What's the result? What's it going to pay out?
Exactly. And that's it. Yeah, that's where you got to weigh it. If you do the easy thing and it's not that big of a difference from doing the hard thing, by all means, do what you feel like you need to do. Sometimes the easy way sometimes the easy way is a better way. You know what I'm saying? The more efficient way. But
it can be. In the bathroom.
But yeah, it's in the bathroom.
To the right. Nope. That way. We got the kiddos in here right now. And this is the harder thing to do. We could have just called out the pod. We could have said, "Hey, man, I got the kids. It ain't gonna work, man. They gonna disrupt. They gonna interrupt. Yada yada yada." But we gotta press.
But we here.
We gonna make it happen, and it's gonna be some impact. And if y'all don't see nothing, because some people might look at this and like, "One sec, baby girl, I got you. Stay right there. I got you. I'll bring you one." It's like some people might look at it like, "Man, they over there ain't got it together. They ain't organized." No, this is our press, bro. This is our life, making our life be in a time with our life.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, man,
and
like
it's
it
hard.
gotta work.
It's not
okay.
easy. I mean, it's easy to make the decision because we're going to do the hard thing because that's the type of people we are. But it's not necessarily easy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So that's kind of like what it is. And I'm telling you, if you're one of those people, you don't want an empty mansion. You don't want an empty mansion. You don't want to. You know, so get your people, whatever your community look like. You know what I'm saying? And let them know. Speak some life into them. Love them. And strive for greatness and do everything that y'all need to do to get to where y'all need to be. And that's kind of the message of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just no empty mansions. That's it. That's where we at. No empty mansions.
Love it, man. Listen, this is another one, man. We here in 2026. We about to get this train rolling, man.
Mm-hmm. Merch coming in. Y'all go peek. We gonna give y'all a little sneak peek on how it's looking. Just stay patient with us. We coming. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for stopping through, man. We'll catch you on the next episode. More support the podcast. Yeah. We love y'all. We out.
Yeah, we out.